welcome back to more The Walking Dead Telltale Series Season 4. I'm ready to get hated on again by all these characters, so why don't we jump into it and see who's mad at me this time? Okay, there's sound. It was a word for a second.
How many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Is this still...
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Is something wrong with this wound? Don't tell me
Here,
something's wrong
let's
with
rest
him.
a second.
I don't know how long it takes to heal from that, but... You'd think 2 weeks, and being a child, because children heal fast. You'd think he'd have healed.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself.
Yeah,
I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head.
Think
I
it
tried
don't.
breathing,
Think it
kicking
don't do
rocks.
it.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on them. Ever.
Everybody's allowed to be
Okay.
mad, but
I'm strong. I can control what I do. But not
it's
what
impressive
I think.
if you can.
Like,
I don't think I could control much when I was a child.
I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And
Yeah,
then
if you're
Lily
protected,
started yelling at him
then you
instead
don't
of
know.
helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
They've been sheltered.
the
All
other
those
kids haven't
answers,
had
I
it as
think,
hard
were
as we've
pretty
had.
good.
We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But Tin's mistakes are just so bad.
Are
Maybe
they?
he'll learn from them too.
I mean,
like we
people
did.
died because of them, so I
It's
guess they were
weird that
bad.
people are so different.
It is
Yeah.
Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Yeah, but like,
Troubled
you don't have to be a troubled youth to
Trouble
be
like
weird.
that? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
You find
It's
help.
really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
I think it was more a place
Yeah,
to dump
it
kids, wasn't it?
And now they help each other.
Maybe not. I just feel like sometimes it is the easy way out for parents.
I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
Am not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
First real friend closer to age? Okay. Well, we all know James wants us to throw rocks to distract them. Is that what we're gonna do? Or are we gonna go kill? Oh, I have not turned on my keyboard today? Alright, I mean, I have turned it on. I just, sometimes I dust my keyboard and then I turn it off to just dust it off.
I don't see James. Just monsters. James?
Hey! Thank you. Hey, you're now wearing your other face. What happened? You haven't gotten bit, have you?
Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school.
Uh-huh.
Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
Have you lost
I
your
could
face?
Maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag.
Yeah, just throw some rocks to
I can't
distract
pass
the
through a herd
walkers.
without it.
Okay. Can't you just smear some
Okay, then, let's go get it.
Please, I
gunk on her face?
just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
You know we're risking our lives by doing that, right? And taking care of them is probably safer, right? You know that, right? All right, just as long as you know. All right, Clem, show me what to do. Use E to stun the walkers. Only E, okay. Oh god, oh god. Okay. A little bit of lag. Hopefully I am allowed... Okay, okay, that didn't work. I was trying to line up, but... And I didn't press E there. So. Okay, I'm gonna try satisfying him, but this just proves my point. Click to continue, not space. Okay. This just proves my point that this is not... This is not safe. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, hopefully they are coming up from behind me. Okay, this is not good. I'm like in the middle of all of them. Okay, do I have to stay with the two that I stunned first? And get them when they get back up? I want to make him happy. Because these two will get back up. You know? You think we could rip off their feet or something. Okay, let me go to this guy. Then let me get back to this guy. Then let's get... Oh, I didn't do that in time. Okay. Invisible again. Okay. I killed one. I don't think he was happy with that.
Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
Good job, kiddo.
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
I push it, you... Oh, you don't get the mask. Okay. Oh, maybe I can't push it alone. Q. Okay, I'll spam Q real fast. Why will that draw them away? Is it... I pressed Q... I was gonna press E, but I pressed Q then E, like, too fast. You know, sometimes I just mash buttons. I hate that. I hate that. I was gonna make him happy. I'm sorry. Honestly, James, you're risking my life here. I don't know if I agree with your,
AJ, are you okay?
worldviews.
Yeah, no bites.
Noted your violence.
You didn't even try to spare them.
Do not tell me. I tried. It's very hard. It's very hard. Fuck you. No, I don't mean that, but like, I tried. A relationship with Jen's whatever. guess you know,
Thank
some
you
people dislike you,
for
and
helping me get
that
this
has to
back.
be okay. You're welcome, even though I did it the wrong way.
How will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's
Is
our
it?
only chance.
Isn't it insane to try to keep these walkers alive? I'm saying, like, some people would think that's
I
insane.
have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
Okay.
James.
We still need his help, right?
You know, I actually
we
do like his viewpoint, though. I don't know why he's thinking it, but I like that he wants to keep them alive, that he sees something in them. I don't necessarily agree with it, but
It's safe.
I'll commend him for his
Just a little further.
kind nature. What's that? I didn't notice she only has one in her hair right now. Talk to James. Sure. Salt lick. Animal pen?
What's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually good, like chips. Those are salty, right?
Whatever you do, don't lick it. It tastes horrible.
Wait a
You
minute,
could
how
try
do you
though.
know? Did you lick it?
I don't think I've ever licked one.
I don't know.
It just never tempted me, you know? Something that seemed that salty. But then again, I do like licorice. And salted licorice is apparently very salty for some people. I don't personally think it is that salty, but I love super sour and super salty things, I guess. But it seems like licking a salted rock. I don't know if that seems very tempting. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. I pick up toy.
Beatnik.
Oh, I got one from my room. Okay, collectible. One of Disco Broccoli's chive talking friends. Okay. Alright, James.
My people, my former people, they had a practice.
Okay.
They called it collecting.
It's a barn full of walkers, isn't it? They've collected them. Holy. And now we're gonna release all of them to... I don't know if this is the right way to go about things. You know,
They
seems
use
like we're...
them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
I can't really
people?
do that, but I like that
Well,
you do.
not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore.
That sounds like
We
hell.
turn. Not dead, not alive.
God, I hope that's not true. That sounds like hell.
To you, maybe. I think it seems peaceful.
Do you?
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She let him. 'Cause he was too important to her.
Do you really think there's nothing left of who he was?
Man, I would love to, I mean, I'm going to say there's something because I think, okay, it's the people pleaser in me that want to make James happy, okay? I don't actually believe it because, you know why? Because I think walkers are, well, they're dead, but I guess they're not dead because they're walking around, but they're rotted, right? So you can't have brain signals. Well, how are they walking around without signals, I guess? Maybe there is something, because you can't... If not, they would be non-moving and non-anything. But if there was a part of somebody in there, they wouldn't attack another human unless they thought it was better that everybody was a walker, and then they just... But then that seems like it's the parasite... like, you know, those parasites that have... attack like animals and stuff and make them like docile so other animals can eat them because the parasite wants to spread to other animals. Like, it feels like that then, you know? That is not actually their choice as a walker. It's just that the parasitic or disease or whatever makes all walkers think that they need to make more walkers or something. And so that just further my thought that I don't think there's anything left, you know? See, I don't think a world filled with walkers and no pure humans is a good world. But I'm not a walker, so I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they see something we don't. I don't believe that though. But again, like the bodies are that former person, so technically I think there's something of them there. I just don't think they can use themselves anymore. Like the parasite or whatever has taken over. But if they're a working creature that is walking around, then a part of them is there, but it might be dormant or overpowered or dead-ish. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna people please my way out of this.
Maybe. I guess it's kind of nice to think that the something that made Lee is still out there, even if it's not the way he was before.
I think so too. I lived among walkers for years. Still do in a way.
Yeah, it seems like it's
When
still
they're
there.
alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them.
I've done it in the
And tell me if
past.
you really believe they're just monsters.
They are
I think
just
you're
monsters.
living a fairy
They're
tale,
not people
James.
or friends. Clem.
She'll be safe.
Because, okay, well, maybe my point is moot here. Because, like, if they were friends, why would they hurt you? You know, like by biting or scratching or trying to eat your guts out, because that hurts. But I guess the walker sees it as turning the person into a new walker. But it still hurts. And I don't think a good person would do that.
Promise.
This isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
Well, I would do it
You know
first.
Violet would do it for us.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
She would.
I mean, would she? Maybe. Maybe she would.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Check the windows.
I will.
Remember to breathe.
I will. I promise.
God, that mask must smell
The mask
horrible,
will disguise
though.
your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime.
If I only need the mask, why are you wearing those arm thingies and everything? Huh? It seems like you're wanting to be one of them.
You'll see.
Touch the wind chime? Oh, you're just trapping me in the barn full of them. Okay, I thought, yeah. Oh my god. Touch the wind chimes. Okay, bye. I'm going in there. Where's the wind chimes, James? James, I'm gonna die. Okay, there's one over there. Is that the one I need? They seem innocent to you, James? They don't seem so innocent to me. This is making me nervous, man. Oh, I hold it. Okay. They're putting this beautiful music on, and I'm not feeling it, man. They're like, oh, sound, oh, so beautiful. Oh, I love sound and music. Me, I'm saying, sound, is there somebody to kill? I will kill it. James, I don't know, man. I don't think the same as you.
Hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace,
Okay, how long does it take for me to people please? How many times can I people please before you guys get really mad at me for not saying what I actually mean? Because it's basically lying, right? And I hate lying. You know I hate lying, so now I'm like, I've lied once. And I say people shouldn't lie. I didn't really think about that, actually, because I was like, is it really that important? But it's important to James, so I guess looking at it that way, I should tell the truth about how I actually feel. I can't look at it the same way, but I can appreciate the way he looks at it. But for some reason, I hate calling these walkers monsters. Can we just keep calling them walkers?
different at all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say.
Yeah.
It's what I would have said too, once.
You can't
Have
convert
you
me
ever
into
killed a
your
walker before?
I
this
have
view, I'm afraid.
many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
You probably just want to repent, huh?
I've
It makes
killed
you feel
someone
good to
before,
not
too.
hurt anything
AJ.
anymore.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
I hate that this little kid is calling himself
Well.
a murderer.
That's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
You gonna help the living, or are you gonna keep helping the
I thought I
dead?
could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine. I can't have...
I like a lot of these. Because the left one is basically saying what I think. Like, are living lives less important than these dead lives? But also like the name one. Like, do these guys have names? Because my friends have names. I think I'm gonna go with the left one now.
More
if I'm
blood
not
on
too
my
late.
hands.
So let me get this straight. If you really had to choose human life or walker life, which is more important?
Walkers are peaceful. Humans...
My friends are
Trauma.
alive, not kind of or maybe alive. They're trapped and they're afraid. They need my help.
trauma. That's what he's reacting with right now. He doesn't want to
I
hurt
may be
anymore.
stubborn, but I'm not heartless.
It's more peaceful for you to live with the walkers because they
Those
don't hurt you
raiders
if you
are
act a
cruel.
certain way, but humans
force
have
others to be the
turned
same.
in this world, you know. You find more
And
heartless
even if your
humans.
friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go.
We're making a herd.
Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
You could say thank you before you go, you know? I understand his way of thinking, but I also think that just a slight misstep and he would have a walker in his neck, you know? If he tripped and fell, wouldn't the walkers get attracted to that sound?
Let's
And
get back before it's too dark.
but then when a walker falls, they don't seem to attack that walker, so maybe not, but... I really liked
met him
that
once.
James liked me. I don't like disappointing people.
He's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but
I think people dislike you if you're not true to yourself more than if you're trying to act like you're a friend to everybody. I've met people in my life, and I know people who are in my life that are like that. That seem to act nice and kind to everybody, but doesn't actually think what they preach. You know, you can tell or sense it. And I think people would think that about me too. I do think sometimes I act or talk in a way, and then I don't really follow through with my actions or my talk. You know, wanting to be liked by everybody. I think that's I think that's wrong. You can't be liked by everybody, and I know that, and I don't feel that I need to be liked by everybody either. But I still think I act that way. Like almost unintentionally, but probably sometimes intentionally. Anyway, I needed to get that out. If not, I can't focus on the talk here, so.
he's not scared of him either. He's cool.
Yeah, I like James too.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James.
It's gonna
he
help
agreed
us.
to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing with those?
I would be
Oh,
scared,
well,
too scared to do it if I
I
was a
wanted
kid,
to
I
throw
think.
one last hootenanny before the big
Well,
fight.
if you don't
Swear?
have a choice.
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to
Yeah?
lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to
can't-
pretty up the old
Can't
music
make a
room.
fire?
Could you make
Do you
us
not have
something
a-
colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist.
You think the walkers party? I don't think so. Well, they
I'm gonna
might
make
party
the
over a dead body. Maybe.
The
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay,
body.
I'll get the heater.
Alright, I guess I need to put away my new toy. Place your collectibles before leaving. Yes.
How do you play with it?
You draw pictures, like this.
Cool.
So we're gonna give that to him. Line doodles. Where do I put my other one? Place beatnik.
What's his name?
Beat Nick.
That's funny.
Do you even get what the joke is?
No.
Okay, anything else? Pick up coffee. Let's talk to him first.
How's the drawing coming? Can I see?
Nope, it's not done yet, but it is pretty good.
Love the confidence, kid. I don't think there's anything else. Use sketch toy? Draw from memory, draw something new. Draw from memory. Hey, that's really good. What the hell? Oh.
School
Oh,
pride.
right. That one. I was reading Pendant, and I was like, what? When did I pick that up?
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay, be right there.
Ruby wants to make some tea. That was fast.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
He's had years of practice.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him too. I think there's something wrong with me.
Never get soft.
You know what, AJ?
Wow.
Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Am I good? I want to be
He's gonna
better.
doubt
Clem.
himself
Let
for a
people know
long
I'm
time.
good just by my face.
You're the best, okay?
I think Clem doubts that
getting
she's
real
a good
smart.
person too.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
Oh,
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
AJ, we've talked about this a lot. If I get bit, you know what has to happen.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But you brought it up, so we're going to.
Good on you, Clem.
It
You
does
can't just
something
avoid
weird to my
something you
stomach.
start.
Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to
Kill
me.
her.
If I get bit, you'll...
You didn't kill Lee. Are we setting up the end of the game here? You know, just watching him run off in the distance and Clem sitting there. I didn't make Clem kill Lee. If we're thinking James's way, being a walker is kind of nice, right? Because it's like peaceful and everything. I don't think we should have more walkers in the world, but any person who dies, even if it's natural, will end up as a walker. So it feels like no matter what, unless this disease or whatever goes away, like, well, I guess you could set up precautions. You know, if for some reason we ended up in the society we have right now again, they would probably, like any person who was going to die, they would shut in a room first, or they would have active death help or something. But then you have accidents, right? And then a person ends up as a walker and then bites the next person, and then suddenly it spreads again. Because, like, people die all the time. So you can't prevent another apocalypse sort of thing. post-apocalyptic scenario. So maybe it doesn't matter if you are shot or not. I don't really want to make AJ shoot her, I guess, but I also played this game for a while now, and I don't feel the same as I did back then. I feel like we should have shot Lee. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm like a 50-50 on that one. What would I want? I want to not be a walker because I don't want to end up turning anybody else into walker. I think that's what I'm thinking. So I don't want to be a walker. So I guess shoot me. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Shoot.
Glad we figured that out, everybody.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
don't want to be alone.
You won't be
Please
alone.
don't be mad.
You can get
I
friends.
can't live with you not with me.
I'll bet you're so
I
hard.
know
You're
we've
strong in
talked
this.
about it so much, but don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too
Just-
strong and too brave.
He's talking his feelings, though. I get it.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I don't want Clem to die.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together.
I don't
It would
think it
just
works
be
like
different
that.
together. We might even be okay.
We don't
You
know that
think
for
so?
sure.
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it,
Yeah.
we're not going to risk our
Also,
lives
you
over.
have humans killing walkers
patrol
all
for
the
a bit?
time, right?
Before the
So
party.
big chance he
Sure,
would end
go
up
ahead.
dead.
Be careful.
Anyway.
Hey, little man.
Hi, Louis. I'm going on patrol.
So, patrolling's a thing?
Mm-hmm. Patrolling's a thing.
What are you thinking, Liz? What's up?
I was wondering... Well, I can't help but thinking... You shot that raider who grabbed me, but you saw them take Violet too. Which means... You could have saved Violet and not me.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you pick me? I mean,
Well, I can handle
I
myself.
wouldn't have
I didn't
picked
know
me.
that you're too
hell,
important.
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know if any of those answers are the one I was thinking. You're too important. If I say Violet can handle herself, am I saying Louis cannot handle himself? That's what it feels like. Ooh, I don't know. And if I'm saying he's too important, am I saying Violet is not important? Because I don't like that either. I'm gonna cop out.
Anyone who would have picked me.
Because
Well, I didn't really have time to think.
Because
just
I don't
made a
wanna
split-second decision.
say one thing or another because I like them both kind of equally. It's not really a cop out. It is actually what I feel.
I know I'm always teasing her. Trying to get her to do that one eye roll she does. You know the one. Where it's like, you're such a dumbass, she has to do a full body eye roll.
Love that.
I do it because when I actually do manage to make her laugh, it's worth it. If I needed her, she'd be there. Meat cleaver in hand, ready to chop someone in half if it meant protecting me.
Yeah. She's a badass. I bet it makes him feel
we're
good
going
to
to
make
get them
people
back,
laugh,
Louis.
huh?
Look, Clem, you're my friend. Hell, maybe my best friend these days. I'm gonna do whatever I have to make sure you get back in one piece. I'll step up. Whatever that means.
Appreciate that. Don't stop being you, though.
Hey, Clem!
Was that a moment they could have kissed? I don't know if I...
Wow.
don't think I did that in time.
Find a beach ball.
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I believe that.
I should start heading back to the admin building.
Okay. See ya.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
Pop it in his head, toss it back.
You're terrible.
Hey!
God, it must be awful being in
I
this
love you,
world.
Clem.
Because
I
you
love you
know
back,
you
kiddo.
keep losing people you care about.
Okay.
And then you have to
We
open
better
up
get
to a
ready to
new
go.
person and you
Sounds
have
like they
to
need us in the
watch
music
that
room.
person get taken
Okay.
and then the cycle continues until you eventually die. At least that's what it feels like. And if you don't die, you watch everybody else die. How can you not get hardened in that kind of world?
Looks like things are coming together.
Yeah. We still need to figure out lighting, music, and something to write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Music? You gonna play
Choose
the piano all
candle
night?
color.
God, no. I want to actually attend the...
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between colors for ages. Green's calming, but
I like the purple because
might be
it's very
nice.
vibrant.
Well, purple was my dad's favorite color.
I read somewhere purple was a color of royalty.
That describes us exactly not at all.
I'll make it happen.
Look, check this out.
Choose
When you turn that
music.
crank...
Pulled out the old headmaster's gramophone so he could play some records.
I
Not much
stopped
of a
him from
selection,
talking.
but
Classical,
it should
jazz, country.
Just tell me what you want to listen to.
I think I like classical, but I
Wouldn't
think
happen to have any
jazz
good
might
jazz
be
records, would you?
better for a party.
Oh, yeah. The old music teacher was a big fan. Pretty cool guy up until he ditched us all.
What's jazz sound like?
It'll make sense when you hear it.
Yeah, I like the vibe of jazz.
Are we using the
banner?
banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though.
See
not
you
as
on
much
the
rain
other
as you
side.
think.
We're getting them back. AJ,
I was
AJ
thinking
wanna
something
pick something.
uplifting, like, we're gonna get through this.
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea. It'll be a surprise.
Okay.
I promise not to swear all over it.
Okay, we'll have
Good.
10 break out his paintbrush and write it out. This place is gonna look great.
All right.
Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
Okay. We're sure that's a good thing. Am I gonna get attacked out of nowhere?
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about
Fuck
fires at sea
raiders.
and explosions and stuff. The key is the boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Blowing up the ship. That's what
I
he's
have an
talking
idea
about.
how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting...
I think no matter what happens here, they're gonna want revenge. That's what I'm thinking. If you blow up the ship, you're gonna take away their safe harbor, and they're gonna come for the school next because they need a place to stay, right? I feel like no matter what, you can't kill enough
anyone
people.
else ever again. We're gonna blow
I
up
think
the boat.
this whole thing is bad.
It's the only way to make sure they don't come back. Besides, it feels right, you know?
Don't bring Mitch into this. Mitch would have loved it. I don't love it though. I don't love it, but okay, if we think about it like this. If everybody's coming after us anyway, it might be good to try to kill as many of them as we can. But I just don't agree with that, so that could kill us all.
I don't want to discourage you, but we're gonna be on that boat to rescue the others. Please, don't get us killed.
What? No! I mean, yeah, I still have a few details.
Seems like
to
it's
work
gonna
out,
do it
but
anyway.
Don't worry. I'll make sure there's time for you to get off the boat before she explodes. Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
I'm gonna trust a kid on this, huh?
Get ready to boogie.
Okay, kiddo. I think you're gonna end up dead though.
I'm sorry for before. About how I treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry.
You should apologize
I know
to
it's
him.
not his fault.
That's nice,
Not to
Willie,
me.
but don't tell me. Tell 10.
Exactly. I can't be your guilty conscience riddance, you know. Yeah, this feels right. Hey Rosie, you're my dog now.
Wow, this looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Surprise!
Just wait till you see what else
dummies.
I've got planned. Go ahead and mingle. I'll let you know when it's time.
I guess
Okay.
I'll mingle.
All right.
I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Do you
Well,
agree
that's
with
good to
blowing
hear.
up stuff?
Is it ready?
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually, I was thinking maybe
You know
we
more
should
about
name it
bomb making than I do.
something cool. I mean, I think it deserves a name. All the best bombs have names.
I did not answer in time. I was gonna
I
say
got an idea
yes,
for
but
you.
I don't know.
Spill it.
AJ.
Really? Just AJ?
Astronomical.
AJ.
Dude. Jackass.
I found them.
Astronomical.
Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports.
Wow.
Okay.
What are we doing with that?
Well, these explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
Okay.
And how we got stuck here for as long as we did.
Okay.
So what's the game?
I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, we might as well know who we really are.
I'm really curious about this.
So, I'll read some of what the adults thought about us. And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill.
Oh, okay. This
I'll
is
make
kind
sure
of
it's someone
fun.
you've actually met. This'll be the first one.
Okay, so it could be
While
somebody who's dead
otherwise
too.
a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
Violet? Oh, okay. Do I get time for this? Remarkable student. In my physical altercations might be Marlon.
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but that sounds exactly like Marlon.
Yeah, I
Because he was smart.
guess it does. But no,
Huh.
wasn't him.
That's Ruby's file.
Oh shit, really?
Guilty as charged.
Our sweet Ruby here was kind of a nightmare when she first showed up. Ooh.
She once chased the home ec teacher
Because
around
I was
the yard.
thinking she's smart, right? But I you know, physical altercations. I thought Marlon because obviously, and yeah.
With a barbecue fork this big.
No way.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
She also
I mean,
like
I
doesn't
can
seem
totally see
aggressive,
it.
you know.
The first time I met Ruby, she was all, that little motherfucker.
The language, yes.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Dude, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Willie, I speak for all of us when I say nobody has ever wanted to know that.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh god.
Don't you dare.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
I like all kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
How many?
I don't know.
Sure,
A
let's get
lot.
some classical then.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Put on the classical stuff.
I'm not much, I don't like country that much. Sorry. I know a lot of people out there are country lovers and stuff, but yeah. Though I do not think classical fits this vibe.
I didn't realize how many of us we lost.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper.
Theresa,
that one
that's a cool
girl with
name.
Colored braces. And Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
They've lost a lot.
Aaron. She had the braces.
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie.
Holy
Holy
moly.
crap, how many of us died?
34.
And now probably half of you are gonna die yet by us doing what we're doing.
Who's is it?
next?
Violets.
Should we read it?
I could tell you guys my story instead. What got me sent here, I mean.
I wanna read Violet's story.
Only if you want. It's not great.
Only if you want to share it with me. Who you were before doesn't matter. Only if you
I
want to
was
share it.
hoping you'd tell me.
So, my family was stupid rich. Parents gave me everything I wanted when I
Why
wanted
does
it.
that not surprise me?
Except for one thing. Singing lessons. God. I begged my dad, told him I wanted to be a real musician. But all he said was, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. Can't be both. I know now that he was just trying to teach me a
Happy,
dumb
huh?
dad lesson, but I hated him for that. So I decided I'd teach him a lesson. I thought, I'll break up my parents' marriage. That hurt real bad, right? So, I broke into my dad's credit card accounts and made all these purchases in his name. Did this for over a year. This is how rich we were. He never noticed he was spending a fortune on a mistress that I'd made up for him. But I made sure my mom did. Sent her all the receipts for the hotel rooms, the jewelry, all of it.
Impressive.
They had a fight all night long. He denied it, she wouldn't have it.
Yeah, how can
I
you not
sat in
believe
the corner
that?
and cried to help it feel more real. When their divorce was
Master
final,
manipulator.
I told them the truth. I said, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. You don't get to be both. You know? Those two would have been happily married forever, but then I had to go be a vindictive fuckhead.
I don't think you would have done that, Louis, because you seem like a great guy. I don't think you would have done that if you didn't have bad parents. I don't think you would have. I think that's the way they were raising you that ended up that situation like that. I don't think you'd do that out of, haha, this is gonna be so funny. I want to see you hurt if mom and dad are good people. So, I don't think you should take the blame on that one, honestly. And this is probably a while ago, too, because I don't know how
I came
old he is
here
now. Maybe 18?
The week after.
So that was years ago. I can tell
I
you
can see
regret
by
it.
your face you regret it.
Like, imagine doing that when you're like 14 or how long ago?
They
is
said we
this?
were
It's the
bad
beginning
people,
of this
Clem.
game.
They weren't wrong.
Nah,
Still,
that doesn't make
none
it
of us
bad.
deserve to be ditched out here in
Trouble,
the middle
maybe?
of the forest by the people that were supposed to make us better.
Sorry, this was supposed to be fun. I guess I'm not really a game person.
Don't beat yourself up. You said it yourself. Clem needs to know who she's leading into battle.
Oh yeah, I
I've
suddenly
got an
changed my
idea.
mind on all of you.
You guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be Afraid when all of us used to get scared?
Of course I remember. I helped compose it with her.
You wanna
Could
play?
you maybe play it for us? If Viola was here, she could sing the words. But
Yeah,
Maybe you could, cause
yeah, I'd love to.
you wanted
Ten.
to learn how to sing or like be better at singing. Everybody can sing. I'm not the greatest at singing, but I'm okay. But I like singing with the voice I have.
This is for you, Minnie.
Yeah, Mina's gonna be mad at us though. She's gonna be real mad. I love Ruby. All of those lives in that box. I sometimes think about that when I'm outside. Like I'm rarely outside, but you know what I mean. When you're outside, you just think about the lives people have lived so far and how they're just going off somewhere and you don't know where. Maybe they're going home to their family, and then you can just picture what they're doing. Like all around the world, there are lives right now just buzzing about and doing their thing, and you can get lost thinking about other people's lives. So many thoughts they've had and experiences they've had and hurts or loves and everything. We're such complicated beings, huh? It was a great party. What now? Something coming through the window and just blowing up? No? Seen too many stories where just something goes wrong at the end of a moment like that. But you know what time it is. It is time to wrap up this episode. So a lot of interesting things happened. Not like action-wise, but a lot of interesting conversations. A lot of interesting things to think about. Thinking about what is it to be a human? What is it to be a walker? Do you want to be a walker? Or do you want to not if you were bit? James's philosophy and him still helping us despite that. All of these kids and their different lives. Always very, very interesting. Man, I don't know. I don't feel good about this. I mean, I feel fine about my decisions or whatever, but I don't feel good about this freaking showdown that's gonna happen. I don't know how episode 3 is gonna end, if it's gonna end with us attacking the boat, or if it's building up towards that, and then we're just gonna end this episode, and then episode 4 is gonna be all about chaos. I don't know. All I know is, as normal, there's gonna be people who die, and I'm gonna have to pick and choose between who. And some people will catch me by surprise, because they kind of do, almost always do in this game, because it's just like so out of the blue sometimes, which is, I guess, good, because it feels like that's what would happen. You can't always build up a beautiful death or whatever like you can in stories. So yeah, it ended on a sort of sad note, so I guess I'll end this episode on a sad note as well. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll just have to wait and see. For now, though, we're gonna wrap it up here. So if you enjoyed this video, you can always like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.